farting noise.
And we're back.
Please bring us back with a farting noise, Gia.
Yes.
So where did I leave off?
Don't like this precedent.
Everything except for the...
I'm getting you in so much trouble at the movie theater.
Yes. Your dad owns the Kingston Multiplex.
He owns the Kingston Multiplex, and my mom's a terrible gossip, works at the grocery store, which is what grocery store? Is it a ShopRite?
Sorry,
I think it's a ShopRite.
I think it's a ShopRite. Right. And I have 3 older brothers. Mark, Patrick, and Peter.
Wow.
The older 2 are into football. Peter is the brain, and I'm the youngest. So the other thing that I have going on is I have just become a woman, and I have 2 very testosterone-driven older brothers who are gonna tear limbs off of anybody who might be interested in me.
Got it.
Had a thought.
Yeah.
What if your brawny older brother is dating my cheerleader older sister?
That's great. All right, so I have 2. I have 2 options. I have Mark, who's 19 and has been left back, or Patrick, who is 17.
I think that it would be better if it was the one that was left back, because it would also be part of her rebelling against the brainy.
Okay, so what, so dating Becky?
We're just gonna roll character relationships for all of our siblings. And then we're gonna be done.
I like having a big, full family. Like, it's a nice
What's your
big
last
full...
name?
Maitland.
Oh, that's right, Donna Maitland.
Maitland.
Dream on, girl.
What's your dad's name?
Walter.
That feels like a very, like,
Walter
1950s, like,
I'm
suburban
doing a little,
dad.
yeah, it's a little
Walter
bit...
Maitland?
Walter.
That's a very suburban dad name.
He's a dad in like Pleasantville.
Mm-hmm, yeah, very
Mom's
pleasant.
name?
That's how he gets stuck
Susan.
there. That's why he's that's
It
why he
is.
wants to marry the women.
Yes, it is.
It's the best part of the entire
Susan knows everything that goes down at ShopRite.
She knows everything about everything that goes in
Shop,
Clearfield. She's
like maybe they were gonna make her like, you know, like the manager of the bakery, and she's like, nah, I'm good where I'm at.
Oh yeah, because she knows that, like, but it was an affront to her when they were like, we should put you in the bakery, because nobody talks to the person at the bakery counter.
Yeah.
No offense, Jocelyn.
I'll stay where I am. Yes.
Yeah.
She will listen to it.
Right here, Dennis. Thank you, but no thank you.
Yeah, very much.
But
And he
it's a
didn't
raise.
understand why I was so offended. Sorry, dear. What? Were you talking?
Oh, like, Walter Maitland is definitely, what's-his-face's dad from Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
With the horrible glasses, not paying attention to anything that's happening with his family. Just completely, like... Synchronicity 2 slowly playing in his head.
Oh, man.
The worst.
Many miles away.
Ah, here we go again.
On our own.
Just doing a lot of staring into the middle distance, my dad.
Is your dad athletic?
He used to be. He used to play football. And I feel like not only does he own the multiplex, but he's attempting to make it a chain.
Oh, that's good.
Like, he's in the works of trying to be like, we gotta open another one of these, you know, down the road a piece. We gotta go to... What's the rival town? Laurel. Yeah, he's trying to put one in Laurel, like...
Yeah. Well, Laurel is a pain in the ass to the town of Clearfield, because Laurel has something over Clearfield that Clearfield will never be able to, you know, like, to overcome.
Is it Hardy?
It's that Laurel is real.
It's the
Laurel is real.
True.
See,
But, like,
Laurel, Delaware is a real place.
Yeah.
Unlike Clearfield.
Yeah.
So, like, Clearfielders get real pissed about that.
But, like, he goes out to Jersey, he's trying to get into a mall in New Jersey, like, he's really... So he probably also has a relation-
Crest the other day.
Yeah.
I kind of want to make I kind of want to make my dad like like in high school he was like a superstar baseball player, and you were like the superstar football player, and they were like
Rival?
like a rival thing.
A real fall from grace.
I don't know. That's just something I'm
I think this is the first time we've just decided to give our NPCs...
families are, like, really involved.
All right. So,
Do you have questions?
Yeah, no, I got statements. First.
Statements.
Statements.
You asked everybody else questions.
I'm going to ask you questions. But first, I've written something down, and I want you to write it down.
Okay.
Donna Maitland lives at 1642 Nicotero Drive in Fairview.
Wait, 1642. 1642 Nicotero?
Yeah.
I'm only going to do my
Drive in Fairview.
I think I'm 90% sure I spelled that. I should know how to spell that name.
Raider lives at 800 Savini Way in Clearfield. Savini. Isley lives at 222 Gedrick Street, Gossipville. Maddie lives at 286 Tippett Avenue in Clearfield. And Lauren lives at 1440 Macquarie Way in Fairview.
Wait, I'm in Clearfield?
Yeah,
Oh, I
but
thought
you're
I
in the
lived...
nice part of Clearfield.
Okay.
You're not well off enough to live in Fairview.
Actually, you're probably more well off than some of the people in Fairview, but you're
That's
in
that
a really nice part of Clearfield.
Okay.
Tippett Avenue is pretty sweet. Except for the house at the end of Tippett Avenue, but
We don't
it
go
only
there.
exists half the time anyway, so don't worry about it.
Okay. If you say so. You're the director.
It's a weird house.
In a weird house.
I've actually never had to deal with that house, so I'm now just as confused as you guys are.
I've been in that house. Don't go in that house.
I won't go in that
Has to
house.
go in the head. It's
No,
a
no,
bad
it's
house.
It's a bad house.
Poor little Carol Ann went in that house.
Yeah, Caroline.
There's definitely some punk rockers doing.
No.
No, they
No.
might have.
Yeah.
It just never came out.
Yeah. there was a one meth done.
Yeah.
There was a one
What?
crack smoke.
Only one
It's
singular
a
meth.
punk rock Tibetan monk.
So, what are your questions for the Lady
So,
Geo?
Donna also feels pretty rounded out to me. Is she what's her extracurriculars? Is she a cheerleader?
That's kind of what I need assistance with. I'm not entirely sure what her. I'm gonna say she's really into unicorns. She likes unicorns.
Okay.
So, an evolved horse girl.
She's like a magical horse girl. She's like fantasy girl, a little bit of fantasy girl. Musical tastes more.
You're kind of a Sarah.
I'm a little bit of a Sarah. Little dreamer princess kind of thing.
Oh, I like that.
Also musical tastes skew more 70s. She listens to
Hawkwind and Marillion.
I was actually thinking more like the Carpenters.
Yeah, all right. That's
Oh,
still- that
God.
jobs.
Yeah.
So you listen to the
The
Carpenters.
Carpenters, Captain and Tennille.
Oh. You're in no immediate danger.
Oh no!
So much pain
Even
right
I'm
now.
not that lame.
She's because again, she was a little bit awkward, a little bit ugly duckling, so kind of was in her own world and is starting to become there's a potential for her to become popular and well-rounded, but she's in that kind of middle space right now is kind of where I'm thinking.
In that case, I feel like she shouldn't necessarily be a cheerleader just
Yeah, that's what I'm
yet.
saying. She's more
Cheerleading and pep
Yearbook,
squad are two different things, aren't they?
Because
Well, 'cause we're
they have
talking
those
middle
dances.
school.
You organize
Oh.
the thieves for the dances that everyone goes to with their parents.
so
Yeah, the kids that
a
are
little bit more diplomat character, or Sarah's a good kind of character, but I want somebody like
You're
that.
an introverted princess.
A little bit of introverted princess.
So,
Model UN.
oh,
UN.
no, I think that's too nerdy, but
not quite brainy and something social but not brainy.
what you would want to do is be adjacent to student council, because they would
Definitely.
be the one. Then you
Like
would,
student council secretary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Or
Because-
treasurer.
Yeah, because then you're working on the dances. You're social, but you're not. You're right in the hemisphere of the popular kids, because usually, in my personal experience, the kids on the student council were some of the most popular kids in the school. because it's like a popularity
'Cause it's- yeah.
contest.
As an 8th grade teacher, yes.
Head of the student council.
Like, I ran for student council and I didn't win because I had no friends. That's not true. I had a lot of friends.
Cue the violin.
You know what? I'm gonna
fart
alter
noise?
that. I'm gonna say not student council, more drama. School plays.
Oh my god, yes, the actress princess.
But not even the, like,
No.
she was, like, working generally on the school plays, maybe doing costumes or something like that, but now that she's blossomed,
They're gonna
stepping
want
into the
that.
role.
Was there like a movie that kind of like woke her up?
I
like-
might need to go and look back, because
We
again...
all need to find the
Oh, no.
movie.
Theater in general works, but especially if her father owns. So yes, acting, drama, movies.
Yes.
Okay.
That whole spectrum. That's the spectrum for this.
She's the theater geek
She's
princess.
yeah.
You would be best friends with Cricket Hayes.
I would be best friends with Cricket. I would basically be like Cricket Hayes would be my aspirational figure, but like I'm not I don't
We
have
could
the
get Cricket Hayes to come in and like a special guest star.
Yeah, I wouldn't have the gumption to unseat Cricket.
No.
Like I would be either understudy princess.
Yeah.
There it is.
Very nice.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. So, coming back around full circle,
Woo, it's me.
well, I think at this point I can ask for the traits.
So,
I don't need your numbers. I just need to know what the three
I
traits
don't have
are.
numbers yet.
You don't need to have them.
so I've got 2 nailed down.
Okay.
I have my type, which is Olympiadic hopeful. Avoiding the normal naming things appropriately, but still having the weight of what the type would be.
Olympic hopeful athlete.
Yeah.
Okay.
And talent, because I love doing at least one of my things as lyrics or the title of a song. Talent is Eye of the Tiger.
That's a good one. How does that never come up?
You've never had me play an athlete.
That's fair.
Just
Classic athlete song.
it is, and it's time appropriate.
That's the song you want to listen to if you need to punch.
A ghost.
A Nazi in the face?
Well, it's the will to fight.
I was going to say Carl Weathers.
Yeah, that works.
I mean, why would you punch Carl Weathers though?
Why wouldn't you punch Carl?
I mean,
Because Eye of the Tiger is playing. That's what
Yeah.
the song is for.
fucking Carl Weathers.
Also jogging up steps.
Also, we put us in the meat grinder.
Apollo Creed. You're punching Apollo Creed. You're not punching Carl Weathers.
Okay, because like if you're punching
This
Apollo
podcast
Creed,
does not endorse punching Carl Weathers.
if you're punching
That's not a good idea.
if you're punching Apollo Creed, good idea. If you're punching Carl Weathers, like why? He seems like a nice guy.
No, he seems like a pretty sweet guy.
He played himself in Arrested Development and it was hilarious.
He was great.
Carl Weathers is the greatest Carl Weathers.
Creed
role
2,
ever.
probably now in theaters.
By the time
that's
this
true.
podcast
And
comes out, we'll be out of theaters.
And our first guest star is Carl Weathers. Come on in.
Oh, I wish.
See, I always forget this. So, 83 is a little bit of a wonky year for movies, but 82, on the other hand, is an amazing year for movies.
yes.
We got things like Dark Crystal, and Halloween 3, and E.T., The Thing, Blade
Wonky
Runner.
year for movies.
83.
Wonky year for movies.
Okay, like Jedi.
One movie.
Yeah, no, but that's no, what I'm saying is, like, it's difficult
Not
to
everyone
base
likes
an
nerdy
entire
movies.
pop
They put
culture on.
all of their energy into that one movie. They
Okay.
didn't need any more movies
All
that
right.
year. They did fine.
Yeah, but I have musicals in 82 that will apply to my character.
All right. That's fine.
So shut up.
Yeah.
Now Scarface came out in 83 too.
Yeah, but Scarface.
Continues to be misconstrued to this day.
Oh, Last Unicorn.
Oh, well.
That's why she's so into unicorns,
All right.
because of Last Unicorn and Dark
So,
Crystal.
do you have any ideas for training?
Like, I want to have something that balances out two very sports-heavy things, because people aren't just one-dimensional or
Right.
two-dimensional.
Yeah, you don't want to do like track and field because
it's alright. I'm already pointing that way with type.
It's true.
I've got one.
I've got one that might work for you.
Okay.
For training, right?
Yeah.
Going the distance.
That still feels very track.
Oh, alright. I felt like that could work for stamina stuff, just in general.
But yeah, I mean, it's all still
Tracky? Alright, I'll show you.
like Olympic hopeful,
do
Eye of the
some
Tiger. It's
suggestion.
all that
Yeah.
all can work for the same thing. It's a good call. I'm almost thinking of like maybe going with that, going the distance as the, and then like maybe shifting away from Olympic hopeful athlete and sort of showing something, some other aspect of her personality.
True.
like, because Olympic hopeful athlete does seem a little redundant.
Yeah.
Every athlete is, I guess, in certain ways, or at least they want to be, world champion in some capacity or another.
Yeah, that sounds like a normal athlete thing. I might need some time on it. I think we should go around
We'll
the
circle back. Okay.
Hi.
Casey, what you got?
I've got a thing, and then I've got another thing I don't know where to put, and then I don't know what my third thing is.
All right. hit me.
Okay,
Awesome.
so my first thing is my type. I'm sorry, let me lean up. My first thing is my type, which is spelling bee champion brain. And then the second thing I have is I don't know if I want to put it in training or talent, but check and mate.
That is.
Check and mate.
I like that as. I like it as talent. Yeah,
That's the problem because it's really good for both of them.
Okay.
Okay, guys, help me do a vote. Training or talent?
I that sounds to me like more like a talent.
Yeah, that feels like talent.
Okay, so my talent is check and mate, and then I don't know.
I got an idea. Here, let me float something past you.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if it's exactly.
Trying to come up with a word for it here.
What?
Hereditary brain.
What is noise?
That's just Joey's thing.
Oh, hereditary brain. Oh, for
And
my
then
type.
Spelling bee champ for training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those all too brainy though?
Well,
Is it
you
gonna,
want
like, be too
Spelling is a very particular.
Spelling bee champ indicates that you've got a certain very specific set of skills geared towards a certain type.
I will find you. and
You're
I will
good at
spell
words
this.
and reading, but also competition. But hereditary brain indicates that
You're coming from a
familial.
family that has
Yeah.
all of this information.
Yeah.
Like,
So you could
massive amounts of
you could use that in ways to kind of pull information well, this family member knows about this and that family member knows about that.
Yeah.
My only worry is that if all three of my things are really heavily brain focused, and if I need to fight someone or something.
But
Check
that's
and
okay.
mate is
Check
so
and
mate. Yeah, you're
good.
Also,
Checkmate is so big
I feel
perfect.
like spelling bee champion in certain circumstances could be used to figure out people's weaknesses.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
That has a
That
certain social
used
connotation.
that used passively could I could figure out when this person is going to start sweating something.
Yeah, everything that has come to light about those in the past couple of years indicates that it's all about giving all sorts to children.
Yeah.
And so being somebody who's gone through that, I feel would be a valuable skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
sort
really-
of read people's stress levels,
Yeah.
things like that.
That's gonna be, but I said, I think that would be put the dice in that into your passive. I think that's how you're
For
gonna
my
use that
spelling
one.
bee champion. Okay.
I think that's how you're gonna use that one the most.
So so type hereditary brain, training spelling bee champion, talent check and mate.
Yep.
I wanted to use something from chess, a song from chess is one of my things, but then I was looking at them and none of them are very good names.
It's
Except for Bangkok, but I'm not going to. use
yeah, it's
Bangkok. Hi, I'm 14 and my talent is Bangkok.
That's an unfortunate and very dark game that we will not be playing
Yeah,
tonight.
No.
That's a rough story there.
Meanwhile, in future games of something called Nasty.
Well,
Yeah.
that'll be officially announced by the time this comes out too.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, in RPG Nasty.
It's even pretty dark for RPG Nasty.
It is, but still.
Child sex slaves us.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really dark.
So
It's-
really
I mean, we haven't.
really shallow well for comedy.
Yeah, it's very true.
Not a lot of jokes to be mined out of that particular cave. So, moving on. Charles O'Keefe.
Alright, Isley's things are, which is funny due to the fact of what Raider's stuff is. His type is he's a scummy criminal. Because hive of scum and villainy.
Good.
Yeah. His training is never mind the buzzcocks. Again, enough said. And his talent is trust me, he's got it.
Just trust me.
No, it's trust me, he's got it. Like that's the
He's got it.
yes, he's got it.
It's because of the accent.
It's
your
because of the accent. I've got listen. It'll be better.
Listen.
Listen.
Study.
You have like 3-ish days to prepare.
Listen.
Klaus Kinski.
Damn it. That'll become a thing.
Never shitter.
Nope. I was trying to go with somebody else.
And never go up against a fake Irishman when death is on the line.
What were we saying was the other classic blunder?
Land war in Asia.
No.
This was being in NGM.
Never, never start tabletopping with Dungeons and
that was
Dragons.
it. That was
the third of the classic blunders. If you're gonna start tabletopping, never choose Dungeons and Dragons.
No offense to anyone who plays Dungeons and Dragons.
No, it's just there's better stuff for starting.
Keep looking.
There's a
keep
lot of
looking.
dice.
Dungeons and Dragons is a great game, and I endorse it wholeheartedly.
However,
Being on 2 podcasts
Please
about
don't sue us.
there is a smile and a smart
Yeah.
star.
They-
up here in
nobody
the
can
corner.
see you
There's
doing
no
that.
one
I'm
can
putting
see.
in a ding set. Yeah.
yeah, okay.
I have this habit of like doing finger guns and stuff on like when I'm talking during like recording sessions, and no one ever gets. But I'm gonna be recording in a room full of my friends, so you guys are going to see me doing really dumb.
If I
Can
remember,
I suggest you a talent?
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
Would I lie to you?
Yes! I dropped the Rememorex book.
Do a thing.
I legitimately threw the Rememorex book. The whole
Holy
book.
Bible.
The sacred text.
Holy crap. Would I lie to you? It was amazing.
Did you like that?
Joey's done it. He's created the theme song for
religion
this
now.
podcast.
Oh, man.
I think it's Joey's turn.
Soundtrack for lovemaking from here on out. Strap in, people.
all right. So what were you? You were.
I'm a scummy criminal.
You're a scummy criminal, and I'm a scrubby nerd herder.
Yeah.
HURTER. For my type.
As in you hurt nerds.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
I'm scared.
And showers are fairly rare.
That's the way oh my god, I thought that was his talent.
My talent is
Showers
Showers are
fairly
rare.
Fairly rare.
What's your training?
Training is disgraced Boy Scout. That was the training. And then talent is highway to the danger zone.
Oh.
Didn't come out until a couple years later, but
Every
Still
time. Every time you come up with these wonderful talents.
well, I just like imagine him like
The nose
with all the
knows.
World War II stuff. Now he's like he has
You're
aviators
definitely
on.
right. It's just the nose to backpack kid to like what's Fred Juice's?
Weirdness barometer.
Yeah, like all of this.
Pretty handy one.
So good. I went through the book.
And I did my dice and everything already too.
I don't have my dice yet.
Oh man.
Okay, what do we got for Donna Maitland?
All right. So I'm going back and forth whether I should keep my original concept for the type and stay with Swan Princess.
I like that. Although understudy
I
princess.
kind of like
I like
Princess
Understudy
better.
Princess too.
Oh
but
wait.
What?
You could use understudy as your training.
That's kind of where I'm thinking.
Swan Princess also works for
So-
a theater type because of
Well, yeah.
ballet.
Yes, exactly. But I think that's more indicative of her, like, I once was an ugly duckling, and yet now, and that's that part of her personality.
Do you have a talent?
So, well, I think I in my skimming
dice
through
work?
what movies came out.
You can read the rest too. Okay.
You can use movies from other time periods.
Well, no. I keyed into what this character really needed, which is like one thing that is her thing, and it's not quite fantasy. It's the Muppets.
Okay.
That's
All right. Yeah.
it's the performance
All right.
and the putting on the show.
She into puppeteering? That's
Maybe.
Okay.
Who knows? Like, she just wants to be on the Muppet Show. That's what she wants. That's her.
That's my problem.
So, what is your talent?
I'm thinking it's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. Unless I have another suggestion as to what that indicates.
Put on the old razzle dazzle.
Put on the old razzle dazzle. I feel like she would be a Broadway kid too. She would be into Broadway too.
I wrote down, you have no power over me.
Well, fuck. I guess I gotta use that now.
You don't have to. I just.
That's no. I mean, you don't you can't just say that and like
You're not my supervisor.
my supervisor is her talent.
Well, I mean, that also was more of a fantasy thing. It's...
Any other suggestions? Because I also need like specifically like how to word my training. I mean, is my training just understudy? Or do we have a modifier that would make it more
shining understudy?
I was gonna say always the understudy.
That's what I was thinking, but I think
Well, her thing is that she's sort of coming out from underneath it. You know, like
Sean's
this is her thing of like her.
Like always.
Everybody's like so many of the characters are weirdly in a downturn for like young kids. It's always like I peaked in 4th grade.
Yeah.
And, like, so
it's nice to have somebody who's like blossoming.
She's coming into her own. She's her best years are ahead of her.
Should her talent be I'm coming out, or is that too already indicated by the other?
I also think that implies other things.
What? Well, there's that too.
That's
it's kind of a big
what?
part of
What hasn't been covered? What?
That's a talent that'll get you a lot of trouble in southern Delaware.
But there's always so much gay in Rememorex.
Don't rain on my parade is like just coming
Don't
to
rain
my.
on my parade.
Is like
No,
coming.
that's so
She's a
good.
little optimistic princess.
fantastic.
Don't rain on my parade.
You see,
All right,
every
that's it.
fucking time, Joey.
I was just like
Wait, was that movie out yet?
What? Gypsy?
No, that's not Gypsy.
What is that from?
Funny Girl.
Funny girl.
Funny Girl, definitely.
Yeah, that was,
Definitely.
She's totally a Barbara fan.
I always, no. Well, because I was thinking about Yentl too, watching this. Or
Yentl came out
You saw that you saw
later
that,
the
you
year.
see Deadpool too.
Yeah, that I can't get that thing out of my head, and I have good reason, inside information about the fact that the writers of that song are really mad about that joke.
Now I want to sing it so bad.
Your talent is Papa, can you hear me?
Oh god. That honestly would not be the worst for this character anyway, but okay, I like this. I like where this is at.
I think we're past our quota for being allowed to like sing snippets of things at this point.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, so
Funny girl.
coming back around to Lauren.
Woo. So I kind of like bullish athlete
Okay.
for her type, with training, going the distance, and talent. Eye of the tiger. Like, thankfully, a couple of these are a lot more vague than the others, so it does feel like it's a bit different.
Going the distance and Eye of the Tiger still feel very similar to me.
They do, in their own ways.
I feel one is about focus and one is about stamina.
Yeah, but still, like...
None of these things are that
For any
focused.
challenge, you could throw either of those phrases at it. It would work equally well.
Which one do you have for training?
Going the distance. I'm happy to entertain different ideas.
What characteristic of your character you feel hasn't been fully addressed yet?
And she has an older
Yeah, but
brother, too, who's along a
It's
similar
like, that wouldn't be
vein.
like
I
a
feel like she's
training
got
thing.
sort of a privilege thing going on.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely very
Oh,
privileged.
then maybe...
She definitely has that shame of can't do anything too weird or too out there.
Something like the best trainers, you know? Like,
That's kind of where, like, something about her
Something-
shoes being real clean and real new.
yeah. The best equipment.
The best equipment.
Oh, there you
The
go.
best equipment.
I like that. That could fit
I feel
a
like
lot of
that
things.
could yeah.
All right. So to reiterate, Donna Maitland is a Swan Princess, a shining understudy. Her talent is "Don't Rain on My Parade." Raider Hansen is a scrubby nerf herder basket hit case. He's a disgraced Boy Scout. His talent is Highway to the Danger Zone.
Yes, sir.
Isley O'Keefe is a scummy criminal. Never mind the buzzcocks. And his talent is Would I Lie to You? Maddie Ramos is a hereditary brain. She's a spelling bee champ, and her talent is Check and Mate. And Lauren Marino is a bullish athlete. Her training is with the best equipment, and her talent is Eye of the Tiger.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't make a lot of sense for a auditory medium for us to all now silently scribble down the ideals of your characters. So
Let's
maybe
skip
do that
on
later
to-
and skip on to the relationship roles.
I'm already done with that.
He showed me his sheet, and I got to. He's
Which
like,
is-
"Are these numbers good?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even look at the numbers. I was reading right."
Are these numbers
Exactly.
good? Instantaneously, that was where that Casey laugh came from earlier. It was
Because
her
of what
reading
he
my
wrote for
I
his
love that.
Oh man.
Relationships.
Done relationship.
I got
So-
relationship. I got that new table thing. That
You gotta get them new tables.
New tables.
All right, so
Them hot
just
tables.
Just so the people at home are aware of all this, with relationships in Rememorex, you start the game with your own party having already known each other for time. After all, you are middle schoolers or high schoolers, and unless you're just brand new in that exact moment, you probably have some sort of relationship with everybody else at the table. So, to circumvent that, Sean Jaffe, our wonderful director, has come up with a bunch of different relationship charts, which we roll one 6-sided die each on, and then it matches up, and we find out what our relationship is.
Well, now the person rolling rolls 2 dice.
Ah!
bum bum
Both
bum.
numbers, and the person being rolled against rolls 1, which gives you multiple options.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And
So let's go
Update.
around the way that we usually go and start with having everyone roll against Allie.
Okay.
Where did my...
all right, so these
Okay,
are all relationships
Here,
for Lauren.
I mean, I have
So,
dice.
will
So-
we be totaling up the 2 dice I
No,
roll?
you just roll both. Tell me both numbers.
Copy.
Sorry, those are for my class.
So that is a 1 and a 5.
Do you need dice?
I did not roll. Hold on, 3. Sorry, this
Okay.
is impressive.
So between Lauren
Tap your roof,
and
you guys.
Madeline,
Blow your nose.
Sorry. What is it?
1 and a 3.
So 1 and a 5 from me, and then 3 from.
Okay. You are new best friends.
Aw.
Oh, best friends.
That sounds wonderful.
Specifically new best friends.
So, what event caused you guys to become sudden best friends?
Well, we don't need to, we'll go around and maybe something
Yeah.
present itself.
Yeah.
Sounds
All
great.
right. Lauren and Isley.
6 and a 3.
1.
Okay, perfect. You have an illegal thing.
That sounds perfect.
Together you have some form of contraband. You decide what that is.
Wow. I wonder what on earth. Why would Isley have contraband? My god.
Well, the real question is what is
What
Lauren's-
contraband
And
does Lauren want?
What shared
steroids.
contraband?
What is
No.
Lauren's angle on this?
Fake steroids to sell to the other students.
no.
Porn now.
Fake steroids to trick the
I
other
think we should
students.
go around the table. We can discuss details.
Fake steroids to sell to the rival school's team.
What if Isley literally hooks everyone up with all the things? So we have to figure out what things are. So I think we should continue around the table. Personally,
Okay.
I have an idea.
Lauren and Raider.
Both 3s.
Oh, I also
So many threes.
3.
They all threes. Every 3.
That's the one thing we did not think of when this new concept came in.
Oh, that works.
That's purely this is this.
Okay. What you guys have is Unrequited feelings.
Bum, bum, bum.
From who to who, though?
Both.
Or-
This is
for each other?
Unrequited.
But you can't be unrequited feelings if both people have feelings.
Unless
That's
they
literally-
don't know.
Like a
Unrealized
definition.
feelings.
That's literally middle school.
I don't know what that's like because I asked a dude out in middle school to pretend he didn't hear
A
me.
2 and a 4.
And a 3.
a 2
It's okay,
and a 4.
I'm gay now.
3.
so-
It's true, but still.
Is that how it happened?
Yes.
Is that what did it?
Yeah.
What?
All right. 2 and a 4 for Donna. What did you get?
A 3.
3.
Just assume every answer is 3, Sean.
No.
Okay. The same teacher loves both of you.
I mean,
So this is the grade school, yeah? What teacher
Wait, no.
options? Or are you gonna
Please, God,
tell?
don't make
Because I
me
mean, this is
canon.
something that doesn't
It's
really.
Mr. Passanante.
Who loves us? You have to kind of tell us that.
What classes would you guys like?
Both
Think about
excel
it.
in?
You're
so I'm really big into gym.
the gym class,
But I'm really bad at art. So we have to find a middle ground.
I don't know. What else do you have? Like English or math? I
Science,
wouldn't-
social studies.
Science.
Yeah,
Librarian.
like history.
Maybe science?
History and English are our best non-gym subjects.
English? English teacher.
English teacher,
English
definitely.
teacher. So who's the English teacher?
Mr. Passanante.
Mr. Passanante.
No, we do have some established teachers.
Yeah.
yes, but
Do we have an English teacher?
no.
Mr. Passanante.
Mr. Passanante?
Just so
Shout
it's,
out to John Passanante.
just so it's not me, because the actual English teacher.
Mr. P!
Mr. P.
Oh, Mr. P.
And we can
Mr. P with a
can we
big
get
mustache.
John to come
Mr.
in.
He's got a huge mustache.
Son of
And
a bitch,
wait,
Joey.
guys, can we
Seriously?
get John to come in and guest star as himself?
As Mr. P? Yeah.
Himself
Substitute
in the
teacher.
80s.
This semester
Yo,
we're reading
Mr.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Passanante.
We're gonna read the outsiders one more time.
Why
Your
is
teacher,
John
Silvio Passanante.
Silvio.
Silvio.
Passanante.
Played by Captain Lou Albano.
Yes.
Yes!
He's been working on this novel about like the summer of love since the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Like, imagine Captain Lou Albano, but like in a sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But with the rubber bands though.
Yes.
In my head, it was the guy who plays Mr. Cotter.
Oh, Gabe Kaplan? I mean, I
mustache is there.
have literally no problem with that.
Have you seen Captain Lou Albano?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just make sure.
Mr. Captain.
I would-
Shallot.
Gene Shalit.
Oh no, that's much better.
She's watched the Super Mario Brothers.
It's
God.
somebody big
Yeah.
with a big mustache and
I
amiable
love that.
personality.
No, I love
Gene
that so
Shalit.
Super Mario
much.
Brothers show.
You kids do a great job every day. I'm so proud.
I love. Oh my god, I love that.
All right. So coming back to what?
Maddie.
Hi, I have an email.
Madeline.
All right.
Ms. Madeline Valley.
Maddie and
ISIS.
Isley.
What?
I
Isley. Why would you ever?
hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Gia, you're fired from the podcast.
Again.
That's two. That's the second time I'm double
Joey, you're
fired.
playing Gia now.
It's gonna get passed around.
Everybody would be Jason Scott.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
awkward at bedtime.
Everybody just comes to Jason Scott.
Just you're like the boy. He's playing the princess. He's just like, I like musical theater.
boogers. And Barbara Streisand.
No, but man, the eating the buds was great for like at least 3 months, dude.
I have a big boner for Barbara Streisand.
Sean
right,
Jeff
you
still is
gotta-
the best Jason Scott.
No,
but
but-
yeah.
I
2.
But
Did you really do that?
Iceland.
With Iceland.
Isley!
Iceland.
Damn it!
Oh man, there's something in the works
every
here.
time does this happen?
There's something in the works.
Damn thing.
Roll 2 dice.
Let's go.
I already rolled. I'm waiting
Ice
on
Ice
you.
Baby.
A 2 and a 1 for me.
The 2. Fucking Isley.
Huh.
What is it?
Saw a porn together.
Well,
Probably again, your contraband.
Bingo.
I'm cool with.
Is that the name of the
being
porn?
No.
Listen, I'm cool with, especially in the '80s. I'm cool with Isley getting like porn from New York. That's a
It's,
New
that's
York.
a,
no, that's
that's a really
Yes.
it's contraband. And it's a
You
very
have a
common
porn
thing.
tape.
Wait,
You have a porn tape.
Can I?
Not a magazine. It's a
Yes.
tape.
Tape.
It has a chess related name, and
It's
And
called
Maddie-
King Me.
and Maddie thought it
It's
was
called
a chess
King Me.
instructional
Wait,
video.
is the title It's Called King Me?
No, it's called The King of Me.
Just King Me.
He saw it's
The King in Me.
It's called King Me, and Maddie saw that you
I
had
like
it.
the king in
And
me.
was
That's-
like, no, I think it's better King Me, because then the joke is that Maddie saw it and like was like, oh, it's like a chess, it's a video, like a chess instructional video.
Wait,
right?
no, wait,
And
time out.
It's just a jerk, and it's like, yeah.
You're fucking right of this.
And then they watched
King
it
Me
together.
is checkers, isn't it?
Yes.
It's checkers. It's 100% checkers.
That
We
was
were
a high
going
five.
for a long time there. Oh.
And I
I haven't played chess since I was in middle school.
Chess
Leave me
master from
alone.
the
As a chess coach.
Okay,
Yes,
give me a
you
number.
have no
checkers.
No, I knew it was
No,
checkers.
all of this is canon.
It's great.
Still called King
It's
Me.
decreed. It is a checkered, fine, but you still fell
No,
for
it's
it.
about chess, but it's called King Me. And the guy who produced that porno is the porno director from Fish Hookers.
Yes.
He doesn't know anything about chess.
That
Oh,
exactly it.
and the cover of the porno is just like a woman straddling
A giant king.
No, a giant knight.
No, a pawn.
Oh, Paul.
Even worse.
Bishop. Bishop looks the most
Bishop.
like a dick.
Yeah.
It does,
You're
yeah.
right.
Bishop.
Especially the ones with the little round
And
top.
God,
that's
do I
why
hope
she
none of
saw
my
it. She's like, "Well, this is
students
a
ever
weird.
listen to
This is a weird. This is a weird cover for this, but it's a chess instructional video, right?"
Joey just broke.
No, I'm making the cover to this porno.
Of course.
I'm just do it.
King Me.
King Me.
If I could find
To
the
be
right,
released with this episode.
Yes.
Yes.
it's gonna be checkerboard in the
Watch on
background, like a pink square with the.
Yeah, that's real nice.
Starring Kay Parker and Vanessa Del Rio.
Take this down.
Jesus Christ.
Thank goodness for
Think I
taking
won't.
notes.
Thank God for everything.
Oh, God.
And Evan Stone is Bobby Fischer.
I don't even have time yet.
And there's just like there's like this one there's one guy in the porno who just has a really bad Russian accent. Just really bad.
That's Evan Stone. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I thought Evan Stone
No,
was
he's
Bobby
playing Bob Fisher, not Casper.
Well, he's double. He's double cast.
Oh. Does he have a wig on in one of
No,
them?
but I was thinking there's like a scene where like the Russian and Bobby Fischer are like,
Oh, they're
Oh,
playing
the
and then they start.
The guy playing the Russian is black.
Yes.
So yeah.
and the woman is dressed very
They call that
very
symbolism.
is
or,
dressed as the queen on the chessboard.
yes.
Mm.
Which is to say she's wearing a crown
Yeah.
Yeah.
on each boob.
Crown nipple pasting.
Yeah.
We're gonna edit this out
Why is
first,
that
okay?
I feel like that should
We're not adding any of this out. Are you kidding me?
This
This is gold.
episode is
Gold.
full
I'm
of-
making
Someone
this
make
cover.
this porn right now. You will make so much money.
We're gonna make this porn.
Trade-
If I have so much money, I
Trademark
like
Year 30,
$5.
2018.
Oh my
$5.
If somebody made little crowns to put on boobs, I would be in so much trouble because I'd be putting boob crowns on boobs all day long. I would be on
That is such-
various boobs, queen of the realm at all times.
That is such a specific problem to have.
I might have found my whole Chrissy LaCream situation. Putting
Tiny
crowns
crowns.
on boobs. Yeah.
Tiny boob crowns for tiny
We'll
boobs.
do it aside for the Chrissy LaCream rant. That's a whole other.
That's, yeah,
Not,
we can't. We're not going into
not
Christmas
tonight.
thing right
not
now.
tonight.
Okay, whose turn is it now?
It's Raider and Maddie.
Yes.
1.
6 and 5.
So many options.
Go Raider. All right, Secret Lovers.
Secret lovers. Which
Actually, it's for the junior high. It's dating ?
Ooh.
secret dating.
Are they?
Secret
Aren't they?
held hands in math class.
Oh.
Maddie would
note
never hold
pass.
someone's hand in math class.
I'm kind of picturing young Keanu Reeves, so he's kind of good looking. I
Little,
guess.
like, oh my god, like Keanu Reeves circa Babes in Toyland.
Wait, but she's like
He's
a
like
nerd,
the-
and you like are mean to nerds. You're like
That's
so
new-
mean.
but
You're
are you?
so wait. You're like so extra mean to her, like in public.
Oh yeah.
Bar strap. Bra
That's
strap.
exactly
I'll never
what
hurt
she
you, but I'll
likes.
just like insult. Like,
That's exactly her thing. She likes the fact that he just is mean to her in public.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's
Alright.
entirely the thing.
She's
Maddie
a little
and,
sadist.
And moi.
I deserve this. I lost my championship.
Maddie and
5.
Donna.
Yeah.
Donna.
5 and 1.
5 and 1.
And then
Unresolved feelings after 7 minutes in heaven.
oh no.
this Rememorex just got gay.
It got gay.
I was waiting
It was
for it
bound to get gay.
It was gonna get gay.
0 to gay in 1 session. Every single time.
You've not seen my character document yet.
Every single time.
The boy,
Wait, time out.
The boy with the accent
time
is
out.
still
Allison,
available.
Yeah.
Did you make a lesbian runner?
Yeah, that's a good
So
question.
So
yes, I
how
did
the fuck
make
did-
personal best.
How did we both make the same character without
What?
you knowing about it?
What?
Because
Yeah, that's-
Avery Burnham.
That's Avery Burnham.
Avery Burnham is a lesbian runner, 2 years your junior.
I'm burning my
time.
I'm burning my character sheet.
Like
But
how
it's
did that
Allison,
happen?
how would her character
Progenitor.
not be a lesbian?
No, it's just the fact that like
She's allowed to play against type.
yeah.
I'm
that's the
not
whole
saying
thing.
she's not. I'm just saying Allison has
Listen,
a
just
predisposition.
I
to
am
being
playing against type.
lesbian.
I'm playing an athletic character.
Allison did make her character a lesbian. I would be concerned that like something
Yeah.
was wrong in your home life.
So here is an explicit warning for gay content.
Super gay content.
If it
All
was
right.
a podcast
I'm
I was on that
waiting
didn't
to
have gay
roll.
content,
It's
I
me and
think
you.
everyone
Yeah,
would be
it's
really
me and you.
disappointed.
Oh god, it's on the floor now.
It's directly underneath.
It's gone. Just leave
No,
it.
I see it.
Leave it. It's dead.
It's dead.
It
I'll
is
find it
Throw
with
it
a
out.
vacuum.
Floor Z's don't count.
I got a 6.
Floor dice.
I got a
floor
6 and a
dice go
5.
in. Floor dice
Did you
help.
roll 2 6s? That's bonkers.
Yeah, you rolled 2 6s, and I rolled a 6 and a 5.
You are discovering the same music.
Oh,
Yeah, that made sense.
Nice.
that works.
Its name is Vermithras Pejorative.
I feel like we're this is going to be the origin story of Vermithrax.
This might be. This would
Oh
make
my
sense.
I'm
God.
very excited about this.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We're getting the. Guys, I just saw this awesome movie called Dragon Slayer.
I rolled a 6 and a 5 again.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Woo.
I do like
A
these
3.
dice.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons
Yes.
and Dragons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isley's a nerd.
You're both nerds.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have to make
Oh
fun of him.
no, I'm the least nerdy character. I'm also playing against type there.
Alright.
Oh yeah. At least Avery
you gotta
was a
roll
lesbian
2.
who played
Secret
D&D.
is that
Yeah, no.
At least that was the case.
And I got
Jogging
a
is more
1.
important than dice.
6.
3 and 5.
6, 3, and 5.
Wait, not Sean, just Gia.
Okay.
What's your character base?
Oh, I think she's like probably playing like something really goody two shoes. Should be like an elf paladin or something.
All right, yeah, he's totally playing like just a
Shitty rogue.
the shittiest. The shittiest.
He's just. Yeah.
No, shitty
Oh.
rogue, not cool rogue.
No, but like he's
Trist
like
is
a,
shit.
like
I mean,
a punk
I
kid
would
in
never
the
say
80s.
that on a podcast.
Please don't say
Where
Wizard of the
people
Coast. Please.
He's definitely doing a.
I'm just kidding,
a
I've never
dark
read the
elf
Trist novels
of
in my
some
life,
kind.
so.
Yeah, most likely.
All right. What did you guys get?
I got 3 and 5.
And I got a 6.
Me and Jim the other night make yours.
Yeah.
You are building a secret bunker for World War III.
Totally.
Okay.
Where is your secret bunker?
It's definitely where they did 7 Minutes in Heaven.
Wait, we did 7 minutes and having like a
In a secret bunker.
that
No,
was
okay, well, here's the
probably at a
thing.
party in a
No.
closet.
What does your house look
Party
like?
secret bunker.
Do you have a big backyard? Are you
Yeah,
like bordering? Where is it? What's your address?
800 Savini Way.
Savini Way.
What's Where's like a
You're
good
in
place for
Fairview.
that? I'm in Fairview.
Yeah, you're by the lake.
So I'm by the lake and probably have like a huge backyard.
Mm.
So probably in my backyard, and it's basically for me to avoid my family that I'm allowing you to do this.
All right, and I can't do it in my backyard because that's where my dad does his carpentry. Like,
But you steal a lot of supplies from your dad.
Totally. Yeah.
Man, building a World War III thing on Wallace Island, though.
Like you're
Dude, Wallace
shit.
Island.
Would I have access to a boat?
Yeah.
Could we do it on Wallace Island?
Yeah, you're doing it on Wallace
All right.
Yo,
Crazy.
I'm glad that was
Oh, no.
This is gonna turn out real good.
One in my own.
Yeah, but this is the island.
And it's basically
Here,
like
read this from the book, which you can purchase.
I own this.
Ooh, from
You wanna
Dirty
listen
City?
to the book. That's some nice.
Joey loves ASMR.
do we want to read the little blurb about Wallace Island?
Yeah, do it.
Go for it.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, go for it.
Wallace Island. Just big enough to get lost on, Wallace Island is about a quarter-mile square of crooked, rocky, foreboding island covered with trees and a thick forested bramble. It's got nothing of value except solitude, so the forest remains largely untouched save for the chalky sand near the gnarled tree. Small animals abound in the forest, including otter, beavers, ducks, raccoons, and rumors abound of a family of porcupines despite them not being local to the area's wildlife. Wallace Island is only reachable by boat, although rowboats, canoes, and even jet skis have reached the shores of Lake Madeline. The locals whisper that there are two things that keep them away from Wallace Island. First is the legend of a grinning man. Some say he's the devil, others think he's a ghost, and others think he's an alien. There have been multiple reports of a grinning, dark-haired man in an immaculate white suit, despite the legendary mud and bramble of the island, greeting boaters and engaging them in strange, sinister, and intense conversations about their lives, their families, and their dreams and goals. The man, who calls himself Injured Cold, will invoke details about their lives he couldn't possibly know. Multiple people claim to have seen him, and everyone in town has a friend of a friend who's had a chat with Mr. Cold. Second, and perhaps more demonstrably, Wallace Island is a breeding ground for Hellgramites. Repulsive, aggressive, and capable of a nasty bite, Hellgramites are the larval form of the Dobson fly. They resemble a large aquatic centipede with massive sharp jaws, and can deliver a pinch hard enough to draw blood. For whatever reason, Hellgramites abound near Wallace Island, which makes for great fishing, but unpleasant wading conditions. In the early fall, the water in some of the wooded areas near the island appears to just be boiling with the hideous bugs, which is good for fish, but a revolting sight to behold.
Yeah.
I have to
Well,
get
that might
we
not be
will
a bad
all be
idea, is to
quiet.
pop in like the little
Yeah.
like about like the Kingston cinemas and all that. We can.
I love the idea of this because, like, you're building it as, like, oh, like, this is gonna be the end of the world and we need to prepare. And I'm like, oh, we're gonna, like, play for it.
And I'm like serious.
Yeah, you're serious. I'm real, like, not quite
You
serious.
grab like rations from the.
I'm trying to, like, build a stage in it and stuff.
I'm kind of buddy. I'm
You're
like,
putting up posters of cute boys. Or
Yeah, I'm definitely putting up pictures of.
Free Corey's.
It's pre-Corey's. Who would be?
Menudo.
Oh,
Putting up posters of Menudo in there.
Menudo is forever.
I don't.
It started
I have to think about that. I'm
Wait,
gonna get
you
back
said
to
that
you.
you were into like the Carpenters.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
would you be into like old like?
Yeah, I feel like you
Classic
have like
movie
some
stars.
1970s Danny Bonaducci.
No.
Breakfast at
Tab
Tiffany's.
Hunter.
Tab Hunters.
It's Tab Hunter. It's totally Tab Hunter. Oh no! Because it's actually Mac Caulfield, because Grease 2 is one of the movies that I wrote down.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's Mac Caulfield.
It's Rex Manning
It
Day.
is Rex Manning Day all up in this fort.
It is the superior.
all up in
movie.
this bunker.
I cannot believe you would say. Why would you say something so controversial yet so true?
Just sucks.
So yeah, actually, I think it's probably like Jeff Conway, but like from Taxi,
You know what?
and Max Caulfield.
You said Conway, my brain was like, and a picture of Conway Twitty.
Drist. It's not Drist. You're playing Elric of Mel de Bonet. That's who you're playing. It's 83.
I have no idea.
Has there ever been a montage of somebody decorating like a war bunker, like a
Like, well, I mean, I think there will be in this game eventually.
So what do we still need to figure out? We still need to figure out the inciting incident for the new friendship between Lauren and Maddie.
Yes.
Yeah.
This wasn't quite as like rife with.
With craziness.
There wasn't as much backs. I guess you're all little kids, and like there aren't as many of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually there's a lot of people doing this.
Because there's only 5 players now. It's like not like 5 hours.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. What would you like to have be the? What do you think should be the inciting incident? I don't have any ideas.
Let's see. Porn.
Yeah.
I don't know if that really creates friendships.
I don't
time
want
out.
anyone to know that I want porn.
No, that
Are we
that
saying that porn does not begin
that
friendship?
strengthens
Porn
relationships.
strengthens
Okay.
relationships.
Or
It
breaks
does not
them.
begin relationships.
Fair.
However, does Maddie like movies?
Yeah, she probably likes movies.
Would she have gone to see a movie about running people?
No.
Because, yeah.
Personal Best came out the year before, and my sister could totally have snuck us in.
I don't see Maddie being interested in seeing Personal Best.
No, that would she would be much more of a
How flash.
What
Star
about the
Wars,
right stuff?
Right stuff.
That's got, athletic things and smart people things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the worst
Your
description of that
Wait.
movie.
Was that movie one that her sister would have needed to
want
sneak us into?
a-
She would
Poster.
literally
You wouldn't
just
have to
she would
be snuck
literally
into.
that-
get us the
Well-
tickets and then steal
Like-
popcorn and leave.
Like a Broadway
She doesn't give a
marquee.
shit.
The right stuff.
It's got
It's got
athletic stuff.
athletic stuff and
and
smart people things. Gina Grillo, comma, genius.
All right, I'm gonna put that on the.
You're a poet.
You are.
Words are your craft.
You are a
You are a
legitimate poet.
published poet.
What was,
Athletic.
I have to hand in my poet badge.
what was that again?
No, because I'm never doing
poet gun
mine.
and a poet badge.
The right stuff. It's got
Athletic stuff
and smart people things.
I have a lot of work to do.
But now our thing is we just go see movies all the time.
Yes. Okay.
All right, we have 2 posters in the queue.
All right, so who's dating
Published,
again? It's,
yeah.
What?
Possibly.
Those two are
Me and
dating.
Possibly
The
those
two
two.
of us.
They're dating too?
Have this, by the way.
I would like to say that
Oh.
he definitely has feelings
I actually
for
got
my
published in
character.
that.
Oh.
And
I don't
never
know
showed it off to
Austin
people.
Care,
But
maybe?
you can find it. It's
Maybe.
a
So
thing.
you guys, let's call.
Wait, what was that?
So it's up to you.
Just
But I have.
one side unrequited feelings, I'm thinking.
Or you guys can re-roll if you want.
No, I could. We'll have Raider.
I like that.
Yeah.
That you have a crush on my boyfriend?
No, the opposite.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Drama as fuck.
Joe, you're gonna break my heart.
Hey, but we made out.
That's true.
I kind of.
It's like a love.
I was awkward, but now it's
Line.
And beard.
Huh?
And beard.
beard.
Well, no, she's not.
Yeah.
It's this one.
No, but we're saying we also made out.
Yeah, they made
Yeah, we
out.
made out,
And have
So
unresolved feelings.
he's calling Raider Maddie's beard.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's appropriate because even as a 14-year-old, full beard.
Yeah, probably.
You still have to figure out your deal.
No, it's porn.
No.
No, it's porn. It's very much
It's porn.
porn.
Is it the same porn?
Do you want it to be the same porn or different porn?
So it seems like you're leaning more into the contraband porn thing than the music. I mean,
Yeah.
music's also part of it, but I feel
Yeah.
I feel like
the money is in the porn.
The money's definitely in the porn.
The middle school money, at least.
It's contraband New York City stuff in the 1980s. Yeah, like the money's gonna be in the porn, especially going from New York City to Delaware.
Did you get like a
So
like a
you
shipment?
have in your stash of porn tapes a tape that is just the movie The New York Ripper with all of the gore scenes cut out.
Ugh.
I kind of want you to have.
I love this
ridiculous-
I would like to propose something to the table. For this character in particular, we have a random chart of what porn does he have on him today.
I feel like, well, but based on this character by itself, he should have a random chart of things that he has.
Yeah.
So, like,
Just a
so
general
that
chart?
way Sean can have fun with the 100-sided dice, and we have just a random thing of, in the
can do
event
that.
I roll high enough, then...
If you give
Why
up, I think a great way of doing that would be, like, give each of us, like, you have to do 10, you have to do 10, you have to do 10.
I usually do 100, so if you all want to do 25.
Yeah.
Or if you
25 different things,
Or
but, like, it has to be
easy.
illicit stuff.
It's actually a lot easier than you think it is to, like,
That's
get...
not
I did
necessarily
100 in, like, 30 minutes. For those of us listening at home, since this is part of it, these characters, who have often been called kids with backpacks or the kids that get you everything, the character that I'm going to be playing, I created a little rule system for it during our last game wherein they have a list of things that the director or the storyteller, in this case Sean, can roll a die or roll a random number generator and thus be able to find out random things that are inside
I can
of the
make you a
actual
list
backstory.
of like, I roll and it's like, oh, he's got a copy of Singles Going Steady at the opening of Misty Beethoven or something like that.
Exactly.
And one of them is just just a really old gym sock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, stuff is like really pointless.
I don't want to know about that gym sock.
That's bizarrely sharp.
It's so sharp.
There's a lot of like, and I also put into it for all game runners.
Kill a man with it.
Yeah.
He falls out.
Yeah.
That could be accidentally useful later in this series.
It's
Potentially.
more crystalline boomerang than Jim said now.
Oh God.
No longer.
That's rough.
I will also point out that in the event you are a director for this, and you decide to use this like thematic concept in this little thing, you can also put in things that are plot points, or not even plot points, but like little inside references to your own game, or things that can set the
You might
plot.
wind up with a Night Viper album.
I might end up with a Night
Or a
Viper
Whispers
album.
album.
Or a Whispers album, or
Even though
something,
Or a copy of Fishhookers.
or a copy of Fishhookers,
yeah.
which are all references to our other games. So in the event that this happens and I draw something really weird,
And we all gasp
and we all
or
gasp or
laugh.
lose our minds, you will
You'll have
know that
some
my character
context.
has done something he shouldn't have done.
Well, I think what we can do for those, like, anytime that, like, we do that and, like, everybody gasps because it's like, you know, something shows up like Dale Duke or something like that, what we can do is, like, you and I
Voice
can
over.
cut an aside. It's like, here's what this thing is.
Yeah.
It's
Almost
your
like,
commentary track.
yeah, like an auditory, like, hypertext kind of thing.
Yeah.
But can you guys do it as the old guys from the Muppets?
Can you do Waldorf and Statler? I don't think they should do it as Waldorf and Statler. I think they should do it as Siskel and Ebert.
Oh my god, yes. Yep.
I don't know, Gene. I thought that particular reference was a little heavy-handed.
And it's just sort of your voice, but deeper. There's not a lot of nuance to grab onto there.
You can do it as Jason Scott.
That was Gene Shalit. I was having fun with that one.
Yes.
I think that this reference
The
to the
English teacher.
Kingston video thing, which is the movie theater from Gremlins, that would be a lot of fun to do.
Even better, you're doing it as Gene Shalit as Mr. Passanante.
Yeah.
It's like you get super meta.
You do it as Gene Shalit, and I'll do Werner Herzog.
Yes.
Oh no, it's real depressing.
Doc
I love that we're doing these references that are going to be like really
Vegeta.
amusing to
That's kind of just your
literally
voice,
tens of
but
people.
German.
We made a joke that ones of people will laugh at. Gene Shalit, everybody knows who that is. He's been dead for years.
Oh, that's sad.
I can do Herzog,
R.I.P.
or I can
You
do
guys-
David Lynch.
You guys making back on track?
Yeah.
I think that's about most of it.
Yeah, I think we're good.
So before we do an outro-y type thing, I think we should go around and say who our characters are played by.
That's good.
God.
Because this is a don't forget this is a movie.
I gotta think about that for a second then.
I think perhaps we should pause the recording.
Do we want
And
to?
we'll be right back.
Yeah, let's take. So starting.
We're gonna start with Allie.
So, Lauren Marino, the athlete, is played by Michelle Meyrink.
We should probably give a little bit of context.
Little bit of context. Yeah, a little bit of context. Michelle Merrick
Is from Real
This seems
Genius.
like a good Gia job.
is Jordan from Real Genius. who was obviously a brain in that movie, but is kind of what Allie's picturing for Lauren.
She was a stick figure.
She was, yeah.
Just like all.
She was if Emo Williams was Emo Phillips was a girl.
Oh my god, you're right.
thing.
I'm really good at that too.
Maddie Ramos is played by Soleil Moon Frye.
Soleil Moon Frye, who we all remember from Punky Brewster.
And for kids who are a little bit younger, you might remember her from the college version of Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh yes, Roxy.
Oh my god, I forgot that she was on that.
Roxy.
Yeah.
That's what I know her from
I had
primarily.
such a crush on her.
Listen, maybe the world is blind. Or just a little unkind. Oh no.
I realize it's actually a picture of actual, just that's what he looked like right back then before he put on all the makeup and before I changed anything. So that's him in 1986. Charles Isley O'Keefe's played by Anthony Michael Hall from Breakfast Club fame.
Breakfast Club, Weird Science,
all
Vacation,
The entire 80s.
16 Candles.
I was going to 16 Candles. I thought I was wrong.
Then he got real hot and was in Edward Scissorhands and The Dead Zone.
Oh, the Dead Zone.
That was a great show. That was a super underrated show.
So yeah, Anthony Michael Hall, shaved sides of his head, long in the front, all being able to be spiked. Very well done. Seth.
All right, so I'm Raider Hansen, played by Keanu Reeves, who you might know from Keanu Reeves movies. Like The Matrix Reloaded.
Yes!
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Don't you dare insult
like
that
in
movie.
'83,
to my
like was there a
face.
baby Keanu somewhere? Like
Like I said, Babes in Toyland I think was before...
Yes, it was so early.
That was before Bill and Ted, and he was like a super big fan. Him
super early.
and
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore, yeah.
When she was
And isn't Mako in that movie too?
I think so.
Doesn't he play Santa?
No, he plays the guy at the workshop.
Who is Santa?
No. There's the guy that owns the workshop. And then
he's not
Santa comes in.
He's not Santa.
Okay.
He's not Santa. He's a different guy. He's
You're
like
not
the
paying
toy maker.
attention.
No.
He's the toy maker who Santa buys the toys from.
The movie is very strange.
It's
okay?
really... Well,
There's
it's
a guy that lives in a bowling ball and
Listen,
everyone's like, where he's gonna roll it down the
It's
hill.
March of the Wooden Soldiers without Laurel and Hardy is all it is.
I have to rewatch that.
And everyone's...
I prefer March of the Wooden Soldiers.
And they have
That's
this
an
really
advertisement for
dumb
Babes in
song.
Toyland.
So, Donna Maitland will be played by a 1983 Erica Eleniak, who most people know from Under Siege and Bordello of Blood and Baywatch, but in 1982 was in E.T. and gave E.T. a little kiss in the classroom scene. And it was very cute. And she was very cute. And so that's...
that was her.
That's Erica Eleniak. That's where I got that picture from.
That's
I
why.
really want to punch ET.
That's why I said, how are
I
we
think
making
we
a
all
bunker
can agree
together?
on
Like
punching
this.
ET.
All right.
No,
All right.
no,
I'm gonna let it
Or
lie
Mac.
at that.
Or just
Let-
Mac.
You just got all the cute girls around you.
Parent. Well, I mean,
It's true. And also
we'll
Lucy
just
guys.
leave it.
Raider's kind of a bamf.
Also, that means that Soleil Moon Frye and
All
Erica
the chicks dig
Eleniak.
me.
I like the idea of that.
This is how this is working.
I'm all for all of these things.
I'm uncomfortable with the fact that they did it when they were like 13.
Burgeoning sexualities,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those hormones are raging.
No, it's
Raging!
It's appropriate for their age with their
She
age.
does her like monologues in front of me, and I kind of judge it, and then
yeah. I like it.
I think that also, since you're Keanu Reeves, are you going to say, whoa?
I could pull out a whoa every now and then.
Whoa. Obviously, who we are played by does not actually affect the character. It's just a
No,
fun
but to
game.
give a little bit of, kind of a mental picture for the listeners at home.
As you can tell, we're all really big movie nerds.
Little.
It's especially
Only a
a couple of us in particular.
Couple of us may own close to 400 movies.
Legally.
I'm getting it.
Completely legally. I had to buy them with dollars. They're in boxes.
Remember those kids?
It's all about nostalgia for dollars.
I'd buy that
Movies
for
came in
$1.
boxes for dollars.
You know what's also
Us old
nostalgic?
timers remember
Books. Books made of paper.
Books made of paper.
Like the paper that Rememorex printed on.
Which you
Look,
can
wait,
buy
wait,
at.
DriveThruRPG.com.
They do.
Okay, now that we've done, what is this, our fourth?
That's the fourth shill. Yeah,
Fourth
it's the
shill tonight?
So much shilling.
So much. I think that from now on we should stick to the shilling in the outro credits.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
Maybe.
But no, because it's gonna be really out of place in the
Yeah.
actual game.
But what if it's for products we don't actually get paid to sell?
Yeah. So we are gonna have a conversation about that. Anyway,
we're gonna do commercial breaks using another game.
I love that plan.
Ooh.
commercial breaks. Welcome. Buy our shit. It's not real. Except for Rememorex, which is very real on not drive-through RPG. There you go.
Choose two things. Just choose 2 cards. Just take 2 cards.
What?
Sell it.
Oh my god, you met Erica Laniak? That's so cute.
I worked with her for a whole weekend. She
Oh.
is the sweetest, kind button.
You ever been in a dream and you really needed to wipe your face? Buy Dream Napkin.
Why are we all pitching as Tom Carvel?
I'm Tom Carvel.
Hey, kid, you like ice cream? We got ice cream. It's beautiful, delicious ice cream. It's got chips in it. Tiny filaments of tungsten in the ice cream. You're gonna love it. You turn it one way, you turn it another way. It's a leprechaun. It's not racist.
Gee, I don't know what it says. Just sell it.
Irish. No one
I don't know what they are. Just sell it.
This is how it will play out.
We're doing snake oil. This is how it works. There you go. Doom. I don't know what they are.
Are you sick of a flat garden?
Why, yes, I am.
Yeah.
Hoses lying there, lifeless. Try garden ball. By Whammo.
I'll take care of it.
You ever get hot underneath a blanket?
Oh.
Have you thought of attaching a fan to your blanket? Well, stop right there, because that's copyrighted, because we are here to sell you fan blankets! Or blanket fans. Wow, I messed that
That
up.
sounds
I think
that's
blanket fan is a better
Blanket
way
Blanket
to
fan,
put that.
yeah.
Come on, Tom Carvel. Hit us with some magic.
Alright, what do I got here?
Yeah, they make ice cream out of
Oh,
it.
Joey's got one too.
Oh,
Joey's got
Joe,
one too.
yeah,
Go
Joe,
first. We just
Ebola. Influenza. The common cold? Ever think about starting your own very own virus? Your very own global catastrophe? Introducing Virus Kit by Mattel.
This is a tough one to beat, man.
I can't beat that. I got nothing.
You gotta do it anyways.
I got 2 cards. Alright, am I Tom Carvel for this?
Do got
You
Tom
got
Carvel.
it. I got one more to end
Two
it
cards
off.
here. One says sleep, one says net. So either it's net sleep. You get all your sleep done at once. You don't need to do no more. You're tired. You go to sleep. You sleep for a long time. You're done sleeping. It's net sleep. And then you fall into a net and you sleep in there. You sleep in a net.
Next card. Next
A
card.
lot of ideas. Give me something else here.
Have you ever had the problem where your umbrella doesn't open correctly? Ever have that greasy little wheel that just stops everything from working as it needs to? Well, ladies and gentlemen, have we got the sting for you?
Stop selling. You have a greasy little wheel.
Umbrella butter. For all those who need a schlicken.
Wait, what?
That's part of the ad.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, we by what we are using once again, not actually
By Avon.
once again,
Avon umbrella better. That sounds right.
if you do
they come to you door to door.
The infomercial
It's like
episode.
a giant. Wait, it's like a giant. It's like one of those like pats of butter, but the outside it comes up into an umbrella shape.
Oh my god, this is gonna be pointless, but ladies and gentlemen at home, this is a game that I very much enjoy. We are not being told to use this at all. It's a game called Snake Oil, and the entire point of it is to sell people on an idea. And the entire game is to sell it to a specific thing. I came up with one day just using it as a fun little like infomercial in the middle of a game when everyone needed to take a break, and we'll see if we keep using this throughout the rest of the system. But it is.
I kind
Some
of like
funny
that.
situations.
I think if we do like the fake commercials in the middle of the thing, we should do it like that.
That's a part of 90s.
I kind of like the idea of doing fake commercials, but also throwing in real commercials for other people's games, like because we know other people that make games.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of a cool idea.
Tell people to like record little blurbs and then send them to us.
Give us a commercial.
Give them a blurb.
Give us a.
Do you want to be on a podcast? Record yourself a commercial and send it to us.
Yeah.
Our email is www.email.com.
We'll fill in the actual email address in post.
/ Creed Thoughts.
Great thoughts.
Okay, this has
It's pretty
been.
shocking.
This
Do you
has
like
been,
pirates? I'm done.
This has been episode 0 of Rememorex. We will see you again very shortly because we're releasing this on the same day as episode 1. So if you listen to this in episode 1, good. And I have been Casey. I will be playing Maddie Ramos, the hereditary brain.
I'm Allison Heaney, and I will be playing Lauren Marino, the bullish athlete.
I'm Gia Grillo. I'll be playing Donna Maitland, the Swan Princess.
I'm Joey Peters. I'll be playing Raider Hansen, the basket case.
I'm Harold Delaney, and I will be playing Charlie Isley, the scummy criminal.
And I'm Sean Jaffe, and I will be playing Clearfield, Delaware. Greetings, cadets.